Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynett and it's a tourism channel. So here we're still with the Miss Tourism Northern Region,
Hi.
Jackie, and we're going to explore the culture of the Northern Region.
Sure.
She's wearing the way a traditional Acholi woman would dress up.
Yep.
And she,
I think I should.
yes, show us. Wow, we're going to explain all this dress up in the final video where we're going to dance for you guys.
True.
She also made me this beautiful thing, you know, cheno, and we're wearing some waist beads as well.
Chikoi, but you have folded it like marina. Marina is what we use for dancing.
Oh,
Yeah, so literally you're in marina. Yeah.
Marina.
Yeah.
Then we also have waist beads on.
Yep, which is actually the beauty of an Acholi woman, as you will get to know in the next
in the next video.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're here, Jackie. Tell us more about the culture of the Acholi woman, people. You know,
There is so much.
Yes,
To tell. I really don't know where to start from.
we wrote it down.
Yeah.
So we can start with the food.
With
of
the
Northern
food,
region.
yeah. So in Acholi, one thing when you talk of Acholi food, one thing everyone will know is Odi, the famous Odi, yeah.
The peanut butter.
Yes, the peanut butter, which comes from the Acholi people. Of course, the peanut butter. Most people eat Odi, but they actually don't know what is used to make Odi, yeah. But peanut butter is just simsim and ginnuts. And should I go ahead or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and as you can see what I'm wearing, this is not traditionally what an Acholi woman would wear, but I made this as a representation of what we have, like Odi, which is, as the Acholi says, there's no Acholi food without Odi. Yeah, that is, some people, I saw a video, someone was like, if I tell you I'm a northerner, you don't believe, like, do you want me to look like Odi?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
how
that.
famous it
Would you want me
is,
to look like Chipotle?
Yeah. So now this bra, what I'm wearing, this is ginnuts. Yeah, it has.
You can look closer to the camera.
Yeah. You concentrate on the ginnuts bit. Yeah. So,
And the simsim.
Yeah, the simsim. So this is simsim. And I have some things which are flying off, but if you can see these red things, that is ginnuts. Now Odi, what is used for making Odi is
Come back.
Okay, so what is used for making Odi is simsim and ginnuts. It's fried, roasted. We call it fried. Roasted. It's roasted and then ground. Yeah, and that is when you come up with Odi. It's that easy. And then the other foods we have the famous malakwang. You've heard about malakwang.
Yes.
Yeah, I won't go into details of, but I'm just going to highlight the foods.
We're going to have another video. I think it will be coming out next week.
Yeah.
Where I'll showcase how they prepare malakwa, bo, the procedures, the leaves, everything. Just stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And just wait for all these amazing videos.
And one interesting thing I actually found out, actually, traditionally, we are vegetarians.
Oh.
Yeah, like I have...
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't have like ancestors or someone telling me, but looking at the foods and the things we eat, like I came up like we are actually vegetarians. Because if you look, the foods we have malakwang, which is a leaf. It's a vegetable. We have bo. In Uganda, you call it gobe.
Gobe. Oh.
Yeah, which is it's a vegetable. Yeah, we have la korokoro. It's made from simsim. Yeah, like we have a lot of foods which are from vegetables. Of course, we are meat eaters also, and then some of the things that we have. You see, simsim and ginnuts, we use it for making Odi and all that. But also, one of the reasons why we have girls from the north, if you see most, you have very beautiful black skin, shining black skin. Yeah. Hey, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's drink some water.
Okay, let's take a deep breath. Okay, as I was saying, one of the reasons as a child, before coming of Vaseline and all that, what we used to smear babies and what our parents used to do to ensure we have nice skins and all that. Odi, ginnuts, they beat it, like they extract oil out of it and they use it to smear babies.
What about the shea? I thought they use the shea for the smearing.
Now that is also another thing.
Okay.
And you see the oil they use, it's healthy oil. Yeah?
Yes, natural
and then also
oil.
simsim, there is oil. We have a food we call la korokoro. La korokoro.
Korokoro.
Good. We have la korokoro. It's made from simsim. It's a food which is so dear to the Acholi people. Yeah. When you're making la korokoro, you can squeeze oil out of simsim. Yeah, and it's also used for smearing babies. You can also use to cook your food. And then we have the shea fruit. Yeah, which is one of the biggest exports from northern Uganda, and it's highly in the used in the cosmetic industry.
World.
Yeah. Uganda is exporting it. Cosmetic industries are using it to manufacture a lot of beauty products for hair, for skin, and for so many things. Yeah, it's a natural oil.
Songa, for you, use it at home.
Yeah. Can just go to the backyard. I'm kidding. Okay, the thing is, how the shea fruit comes. I actually have some of.
You have some shea
oil.
fruit?
The shea oil. The raw oil.
We are going to smear shea.
So, what we do, the shea itself, there is a shea tree.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big tree. It's a big tree. So the fruits, you don't go and just pick it off. The fruits, its season comes and the fruits fall. When the fruits fall, it's green. Yeah, you eat the fruit. It's very, very delicious.
Hey.
It's very delicious. So you eat the fruit, and then the seed that remains inside. Yeah, you keep it, you dry it, and then there's a process now they use. They roast it and then grind it, pound it, and boil it. That's when they can extract the shea oil.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's actually a fruit where you eat, then you use the seed for something else.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
very multi-purpose.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's very multi-purpose. So you eat it. And then the seed, from the seed you can extract the oil, the shea oil, and then the shea oil we use it we use it for frying food. It's oil. It's good oil. Yeah, it's natural and all that. So you use it for frying food. You don't need to, when you're cooking food. We have what we call alea. It's peas.
Alea.
Yeah. Good job. So we have alea. It's peas, which is ground. Yeah, and then that's the way they cook it. Hopefully, they'll see it in the next video. Yeah. So you grind it, and then you put the raw what? Shea oil in it, and it's very delicious. And also the odi we have another way of eating it. You can get odi, pour shea oil, mix it, and eat it. Just like that. So you can eat it raw. Then the shea oil is so good for your skin. I'm sure most of you know that. Like it helps to prevent acne and so many things. And it's used to make hair black. It helps the hair to grow and so many.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Jackie, tell us about the marriage ceremony in the northern region. I was told it's very rich and different and unique. Yeah. So tell us about that.
Okay. Sometimes someone was asking me if in Acholi, in regards to marriage, the parents will choose for you. But it's actually, it's up to the young people to get marriage partners.
Oh.
Yeah. For example, now, they just give you avenues that can help you actually get these partners. Yeah. For example, we have the Larakaraka dance. The famous one, you shake the waist and all that.
We're going to dance for you in another video.
Yeah. So Larakaraka dance is ideally a courtship dance. Yeah, it's a courtship dance where young people who are looking for potential partners, they go to dance. The guys stand while striking the calabash. We call it aguara. Standing, wearing the ostrich feather, looking masculine and all good.
I think we're going to attach some pictures in here.
Yeah, and then the females, they wear marina as your dress, the skirt, and then with the bra up, with the beautiful waist, the
beads.
Empty, the beautiful, the beads and all that. And then they dance. The girls dance too. They see the boys, and if you see someone you like, you go. You dance towards that person, and it's what we call moro. Yeah, like they are getting together. Then they dance. If they actually see there's a chance, they go outside the group and they talk to each other. That's how they start.
Wow.
That's just
that's
way.
Their online dating.
Yeah. That's Tinder now.
Oh, you go and dance, you see someone, you're like...
Yeah. So that's just one of the ways of meeting people. Now, in regards to the real marriage, marriage is it's sacred among the Acholi people. It's very important. It's really, really important. You make your parents proud. Marriage is not just an individual thing. It involves, because there are children involved, and it's very important to the Acholi people. So the process of marriage in the Acholi people, of course, it's not cheap to marry from Acholi.
Really?
Yeah, it's not, but it's worth it.
Tell us the process.
So when you're marrying an Acholi woman,
yes,
there are things which are compulsory. Like you have to pay as bride price. Of course, it's negotiable and all that, but ideally, there are things you have to do, to take home an Acholi woman. That just lets you know, like when you take this woman, hey, it took you so much to get the woman,
Wow.
So, for example,
hi, my Acholi girls.
For example, when you're marrying an Acholi woman, you've written to them, you've had that day of visit where you're supposed to come and take the woman home. You don't just walk into the compound of your father-in-law to be, you don't do that. So out of respect, what you do, they lay for you mats, or we don't have mats traditionally. We have papyrus
leaves,
we call it collar,
collar.
Yeah, they put for you collar down, and then you and your entourage, you crawl respectfully, into the compound of your in-laws. Yes, you don't walk, you crawl, but with respect and all that. It's most people actually misunderstand. They say like, mujoga, how can how do I? But it's the culture. It's not in any way to defame or put the other side down. But it's respect. What we do. Like we will do the same for anyone. It's culture. Just
the same way Uganda women kneel down for their elders and their husbands.
So you kneel, and when you reach the house of your in-laws, traditionally we lived in huts. So the mothers-in-law have what the mother-in-laws.
It's okay. We are good.
So traditionally they have what they keep the food in. It's put on the roof. It's
initially how they used to store food and save it for rainy days and everything. So they would harvest it and they store it up near the smoking area.
That's now the granary and all that. But this one is just you have some more. You have extra the small foods. You have some more you're probably going to use it later on. You don't want. You keep it up in the roof. So you call it in what we call cello. So it's strings tied up, and you put the dish containing this
the calabash.
Yes, inside. So when you go, most times it's disrespect to look at the kind of foods your mother-in-law is storing up. So to ensure you don't do that, they have a rule. If you go to the home of your mother-in-law, you're not supposed to look up into her roof. That's disrespect. And if you do so, I'm giving you tips for those planning to go to marry in that.
To pick Jackie.
Yes. So when you do that, it's you're fined. Yes. So it's just to.
So you have to look down, basically. Keep your eyes on the ground.
And we also have this thing. I think it's shared among different tribes. You're not supposed to greet your mother-in-law.
You're not even supposed to go close to her. In Uganda they call it Ojakubo Musiga Obuko. Or something like that.
You're supposed to give her maximum respect, even if your mother-in-law. Like you're not supposed to literally be in the same environment. Give her space and all that.
Even in Buganda, you're not even supposed to use some of the utensils that she uses. It's very serious.
And also, one of the things that when you're marrying, you have to take. We have what we call nyalbe. It's a big saucepan. You take to the parents of the girl. It's called nyalbe. What it means, nyalbe. What it means, it's like giving birth is good. It's like an appreciation to the mother, for taking care of her daughter. It's just a big saucepan so that when she have guests, she can cook for. It's nyalbe.
Wow.
It's originated as a result of the marriage and the famous gifts they give. But it's easy to marry an Acholi woman as long as you take good care. And they're very nice people. I'm not trying to.
No, please, Jackie, use the platform, market your people.
No, they're really hospitable people. They're nice people.
They're hardworking girls, very bright.
Very hardworking.
So, Waganda. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, tell us about the political system, the culture structure of leadership.
The structure of leadership. Maybe one thing I should just highlight on the Acholi people. The Acholi people, we don't only exist in Uganda. We have our brothers in Sudan.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
We have our brothers. They also speak Acholi. The cultures are literally the same because, like, we come from the Bahel Gazelle
in southern Sudan.
Yes. So some of our brothers, some remained there. So we have the Acholi in southern Sudan, then the ones in Uganda, who are in the northern part of Uganda. So we are organized into what we call chiefdoms, and our head chief is His Highness Ruat David Unyanchan.
Hey, His Highness.
Yes.
So he's like a king, or he's a chief?
He's a chief. He's
He's there. He's
the current chief of the Acholi people. He's from the royal clan called the Payera. So what we have the head chief, and then later we are broken down into like different clans, and each clan has a cultural chief of its own who is responsible for the people of his clan. Yeah, and one thing which is very important in Acholi, we are organized in clans. We have totems too.
Hey,
yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
We have totems too. For example, now for me, my totem is Orudi. Orudi, if you're to interpret in English, is a wolf.
Hey, okay.
Traditionally, we don't have wolves in Africa. Yeah, but what this means, what they mean by wolf is a meat eater, something that eats meat. Yeah. So most times when we have functions, ululating and trying to show pride for you, like we Orudi ye, like the wolf. Yeah, we say Kalye Orudi ye Chamaji, like Chamaji is like we are the eater of people. Yeah, so we are trying to say we are warriors.
Strong.
We are strong people who eat you up, like not in a threatening way, not literally. Yeah, like we are overcomers and all that.
Oh, you're conquerors.
Yeah, conqueror. Yeah, that's literally what it means. But people have different totems. They have elephants. Elephant is the general symbol of the Acholi people.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's also a totem. Yeah, we have a lot of totem that we identify with.
Jackie, you told me about this thing of clans in Buganda. Everyone who knows about the Buganda culture knows that we don't marry in the same clans. And Jackie was telling me a similar thing about the north. Elaborate on that.
Yeah, in northern, we have clans. But now I'm from Kal clan. And there is no way I can marry someone from my
How do you know, by the way, that same clan? Because in Buganda, different clans have the same names.
True.
Is it the same with your side?
No, actually, for us, we name according to circumstances. The names cut across, so we don't have names for a particular clan and what. But you have to, when you're marrying, one of the things they ask you, what is your clan? Like, that's the first. You have to know the clan of a person, yeah?
So even when you're dating, if you meet an Acholi man as Jackie, you first ask him, what's your clan, by the way, before you go any further?
Yeah,
you know,
actually,
you could be my brother.
I have this thing, the fear I have. Ideally, I used to be so afraid of dating Acholi men and all that because like it's really it's a big deal.
The clan.
Yeah, the clan. And most times with this, the issue of people being in the town and all that, some of the kids don't know their clans.
True.
And then you find when you've gone to introduce the boy at home and you're actually from the same clan. So I used to fear having that encounter. So when you're dating, it's really, really important to know that clan because it's an abomination to date someone from your clan. And if you go ahead and if you do that and it's found out, there's a ritual that have to be done. Yeah. So the key point is you can't date someone from your clan. But what helps actually, the Acholi people, most times you might find a particular clan have they reside in this particular village because we migrated together. Yeah. So you find this particular clan stay in this particular village. When you hear this village, these are the people that of this clan and all that.
So that helps you at least to narrow down your.
Yeah.
Interesting. What else can you tell us about the Acholi culture? We've covered a lot.
Yeah.
The legal system.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, something we didn't tell you guys. Jackie is a final year student at doing law at Macquarie University. So she's from the School of Law. She's going to be a lawyer.
Yay! Pulida. That's what they say.
Yes, Jackie.
Okay.
Pulida.
Okay. The one thing that the actual people have that I've seen it being integrated into the legal system these days. One thing that is very unique about us, we have what we call chulukwo. Let me start with chulukwo. Yeah? Chulukwo, like it means, if you interpret it the way it is, it means paying for life. Paying for life. Now this happens, it's let me try to bring it back to the times, the ancient days, how people were organized and how it operated, Now this operated, let me say, Lynett, you're from this clan, and I'm from this clan. It's this different clan. And then you're now in a Acholi community, you don't just exist as a family. You exist as a clan. You're responsible for each other. That's why if there's a problem in your home, the entire clan is responsible to ensure that you're fine. I think that helps why the Acholi people are so hospitable and what? Like you don't exist as
individual.
As an individual.
Yes.
So this happens, you're of a different clan, I'm of a different clan. Someone from your clan comes and kills someone from my clan. Ideally, that my entire clan is responsible for doing that, for that death. Yes, so we all have to pay. So that means we have to come together, collect, and see a way how we can compensate you people. And that is to ensure that we live peacefully, and all that, before all these legal systems and all that. And if you don't do that, what you will do, someone whose clan was killed.
My clan. You killed someone from my clan.
Okay, I killed someone from your clan. So if I fail, my clan fails to do that, people from your clan would prepare, come and raid us, and take someone who looks like that particular person you've killed, to replace that person. So they take the person with you, or you come and kill also someone in our clan.
To even up the situation.
Yes, to even up the situation, But now, to let that not happen, what we do, we have what we call chulukwo, Now, when this happens, the killing and all that has happened, what they do, you've killed someone from our clan, our clan will go sit together, everyone will contribute and all that, then we come up, sit down with you people, our condolence, we help to bury the person we have killed. Most of these deaths are not actually intentional.
It's by mistake.
It's not intentional. So we do that and we pay you. Of course, it can never take back, it can never bring back that person. But it's just to make you feel better. It's to ensure we live peacefully. Because if you don't do that, me and your clan, we are going to be pronounced enemies. We are not going to be allowed to marry from your people. Even drinking water. We are just supposed not to exist together. But this is just to ensure we live peacefully and everything is put behind us. So if we go ahead and do that, we forget everything else that has happened and we live peacefully.
Wow.
And life goes on.
Wow. So that's what in the current legal system is called mediation?
Now mediation, that's what we call matuput.
Matuput.
Matuput is, we have what we call the bitter root. Matuput, taking the bitter root. That's what it means, This happened in the times, most of it was widely practiced, that period of the LRA war, which happened in the northern part of Uganda. As many people know about it, the Kony War. The Kony War that happened in the northern part of Uganda. Now, the bitter root, if two people carry out like a wrongful act against each other, we'll all come, sit, you accept fault on your part, I accept fault on my part. We all take it's about not letting the other party win, but it's about coming to a 50-50, so that we can progress. And after coming to terms with that, we take the bitter route and we move forward. And this has been adopted by the legal system in Uganda. Now, for example, you can see as you go to court these days in civil matters, as you go to court these days, you have your grievances against me, we'll go and file the matter. Normally, the legal system, you go to court, you have issue against me, you have issue, I hire my lawyer, you hire your lawyer, we tussle it out, you point in my eye, I point, you get it. It's the fight. And at the end, the relationship we have can never be the same. So now this system has been adopted that when you go to court, you'll file your matter, but the courts will tell you, hey, first go outside, try to talk it out, sit, and try to come to terms. Yeah, if the matter fails, then later you can go back and now have your battle and all that. Yeah? And this, you see, the intention is aimed at having that restoring relationships between parties. Yeah, and forgetting this, individual kind of thing. Yeah. So I think that's one of the key exports, which is from the Acholi people.
Oh, God, I've learned so much about the Acholi culture right now.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you very much, Jackie. So just give us one final word before we conclude this video. A takeaway about the culture of the Acholi. A takeaway as we conclude this video.
Okay. Takeaway. Is it okay if I address some of the myths?
Yes.
And misconceptions people have about
yes.
about the Acholi people.
Yes.
Yeah. One thing, let me see what I can address. People say about the Acholi people. For one, they say most of the Acholi people are what? Askaris.
I don't know. You tell me.
they say that most northerners, the work we do, we are Askaris and all that, but I think that's not right. Like that's of course you might find many Acholi people and all that they're involved in the Askari business. For one, yes, one of the reasons why there's a high number, because when the colonialists came, each tribe was assigned a particular kind of work. Now, for example, in the soldiering business, the reason why most of the northerners were recruited as soldiers and all that, because of their physical structure, like the masculinity, the well-built nature. Most of them were good at fighting and all that, so most of them were involved into soldiering and all that. But also we have very many highly notable Acholi people in other sectors.
Yes,
for example,
definitely.
We have the acting Chief Justice of Uganda currently. We have Justice Owingdolo, his lordship. Then we have the leader of opposition, Betty Aolo-chan, who is an Acholi. We have the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. We have so many people. From the Acholi people. And then one thing they say, Acholi people are aggressive and
tough and big.
Yes, we beat you up. And I think that's not really true. I hope I haven't beaten you up yet.
Not yet. Have you heard that? She said, I've not beaten you up yet.
That was a joke.
So there are myths about every tribe, but I feel that's why we come out. That's why tourism is very important.
True.
To share about the differences, because me being a Muganda, there are a lot of things I don't know about the North.
True.
So if I hear 1, 2, 5 people saying a particular thing, I'll think that's the norm. But when you go in tourism, when you visit these places and you interact with the people, you learn a different thing.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's this misconceptions and all that people have about different tribes and all that. It's not good to just take it the way it is. Try to meet out the people from that particular tribe whom you've had these misconceptions about. Try to talk to them, try to get to know them and see for yourself. Don't go with a general saying you have about these people. But as my parting words,
yes.
Thank you for having me, guys. Go and like the page Mysteries in Northern Uganda on Facebook. Go and like Akot Jackie Abalo on Facebook as we'll interact more and let you know more about the Acholi people. Visit Northern Uganda. There is so much to explore. Forget the culture, but we have a lot of things and a lot of activities you can do in regards to tourism that you can do in Northern Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about this content. And let's go into the dance.
Yep.
Bye.
See you.